Oh, yeah. That
But
sounds
let's take this
pretty
back to the
sick.
right game, though. We
And
got losers quarterfinals. We got Synnister and LeoN. Ooh, I know something about this set. Something about the
the,
history here.
tell me about it. If you know it, tell me.
If I recall correctly, the last time these guys played the center stage where Synnister, I think this was Synnister's first, if not one of Sinister's first PR wins, and it was on LeoN of all people. And this is how they started their big come up to make their run for PR, which is very exciting to see the run back happening here. And surprisingly, not on the Bowser. Have we been seeing Hero all day from LeoN?
They went Bowser versus Steve earlier, which sure was a choice, but this was a character that I was fully expecting when we got versus Steve. We got versus the when we would get versus the Steve, but versus the Shadows, I guess it does make sense. Bowser is a character that will just get stuffed out and comboed to hell by by a Shadow.
I definitely agree with the pick here. And LeoN putting on a good chunk so far. Obviously, trying to keep a distance, trying to play away from this Kent the ledge. But Synnister already with the aggression. Here comes the soft shoulder, and that's actually going to take it. That was a goofy angle to send. That's why I don't blame LeoN for dying that one.
I think
honest.
On top of that, I think it's potentially only trying to SDI in, so you can SDI inwards on like the true Shoryu, and it was the fact that Synnister didn't do that, and it definitely could have brought LeoN by surprise and catching the mash DI.
We go. Synnister's with the. Oh my God, the snooze ever! Oh my God, pulled that out of the pocket. The pocket lint still on the snooze. He finds the stock there with the up smash. I mean, yeah, LeoN, this hero. I made jokes before in the past, but this hero is most certainly real.
Oh yeah. This is something that they've pulled out in the past. It felt like we'd only see it versus the Steve, but it's cool seeing it versus other characters now, especially because we haven't seen much of LeoN. This was LeoN's first like local since June, I believe. What I read earlier. It's been a while since we've seen this man.
I think that one center stage where he lost to Synnister was one of his last locals he's done. So, I mean, I gotta give respect to the guy. He definitely took a step back, took a time away from Smash. And now, around this time, he's got the Christmas colors going. I think a very appropriate time of the year to pull out the festive colors.
Oh, for sure.
Getting all the buffs out of the book. But of course, that means you gotta jump into Ken. And when you got all those buffs, you jump into Ken like that, you're taking a lot of damage. First of all, you take more knockbacks, so this straight up kills you.
Oh, no, not yet. Could potentially be a little bit stale.
It probably is.
But this is so much shield pressure, and you got parried. That's it.
Oh my lord.
No, it's not.
We're lying. We're doing a lot of lying
we do nothing but lie, actually.
Lie District 13. Here comes the
what else? Is your real name not Nick?
Oh,
the crit!
Okay. Today I learned up smash crit goes through focus. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's if I remember correctly, it's built up like at like it starts building at like 18, like 12 to 18%. It's one of those in between those two numbers. And then it builds up by like very little as each like frame moves on.
Okay, you gotta recognize though, if you're Synnister, you cannot be throwing out all Hail Mary options against hero of all characters, because remember what percent you're at last stock, you could just die. So shit like that was such a risk to go for. Still makes it through, however. LeoN
there, yeah.
Oh my.
That's it. You got caught going for unsafe options, and you paid the price for it.
I mean, yeah, LeoN, great punish there. They honestly did a perfect job that first game. They just played really patiently. That's how you gotta play Hero, right? Because Hero's one of those characters where no matter you're winning, losing, or what situation you're in, you have the options of RNG completely aside. You just straight up have the tools to bring it back to a situation like that. Like, you have super long range tools. You have huge disjoints. Like, that forward air is just straight up, like, is the entirety of Ken's hurt box. That's just, what's Ken doing with a scoop? Call him Baskin Robbins, bro. That was a huge scoop from down there.
And Accelerado was just such a great pull from LeoN there. Being able to, first of all, just catch Synnister in situations where normally Ken already isn't great. Oh, that caught him! Ken isn't the greatest with landing as a whole, but you do at least have some mix-ups, but it doesn't matter when the character that you're trying to land against can cover every mix-up option because of just the boosted airspeed. And
yeah,
also, it
definitely.
allows for that that fair off stage. You can actually edge guard with this character.
So that we're playing some good neutral here. Nice down throw coming out from LeoN, trying to find an opening here, and goes for the F smash Hail Mary. Very good call out there. Second stock here, but Synnister immediately going to catch that drift in. Still not going to take it even on Hollow Bash, and great DI from LeoN so far, honestly.
Oh, missing the that he took 33. That should be it.
That's
yeah.
rage. That's rage. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's rage. So you gotta look at it in this matchup like this. Ken's gonna get with a lot of funny stuff, funny stuff from funny ranges, if you will. But as soon as you find that opening, especially when they pull out something like these boosts, you gotta be careful. There's one mistake here from LeoN, and honestly, you can find a cheeky stock if you're Synnister.
I mean, LeoN. Oh my God, the mix-up there. That would send a lot further than you would think of 57%. You didn't have enough. See, how do you get these hits if you're Synnister? You really just have to catch like off the parries if you can, because well, we're seeing the movement coming out from LeoN here.
We're seeing like Synnister's got a really good defensive game from long range. So yeah, you might take the occasional hit from the long side B, from the neutral B, right? But you're taking like it's minutia, right? But once you get in, once LeoN overextends, you find something like that and you take the stock. Whenever LeoN gets overextended just for a little bit, for a little second, Synnister goes in and he punishes accordingly.
You got put in the corner versus Ken. GG's. But also that should have been a stock for LeoN. The armor not coming out in time to actually hit Synnister there for jumping in on a fully charged side B. And I'm pretty sure he lost the mana too for it. So that's unfortunate for LeoN, but looks like you're building it back rather fast right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, LeoN's honestly just throwing the entire kitchen sink here at Synnister, trying to find something to keep this Ken at bay, dropping down there with the forward air. Nice focus to get through the second forward air. Start immediately with the reversal with the back air. Can we find the legendary exception? There we go. Countess coming out, catching the jump, catching the roll in, and that's not all she wrote because that was unfortunate. Wrong short you there.
Yeah. That's just and you didn't have the mana to actually up you there.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Think about Hero, man. In a matchup like this, where you recognize, okay, I want to play longer as possible. Synnister's like, nah, I play Ken. I've been camped out all the time. I recognize what's going to go on. So you got to get in there whenever you get the buff, whenever you get the speed boost. You got to get in there and find as much damage as you can. LeoN recognizing that and finding some decent damage, but then it also means that sometimes he overextends and sometimes you kind of just get pushed off and die like that.
Oh, we're seeing the Bowser there come out. I wonder if the hero pick was more meant for like the Ryu than the Bowser. I mean, meant more than the Ken, because I'd imagine that with Ken, it's actually probably rather easier to get in if you're playing Bowser. You don't have to worry about the Hadouken as so much.
Also, with Tough Guy, actually, you can get through a lot of the combo starters, so if you're able to react, depending on what he picks out. Also, I mean, Synnister, again, played LeoN tons of times, knows exactly what's going on, picked up a LeoN win recently, so we know exactly what doing in this matchup. LeoN might be a little intimidated by that, if anything. Regardless, we're seeing the aggression coming on, utilizing that side B from ledge, again, to catch Ken, can go for aggressive. Speaking of over-aggressive, here comes another down throw. You're overextending just a little bit, and LeoN taking full advantage. Do we see the stock? Just barely getting sharked by that Soryuken.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the Flame Breath into the F tilt there. I'm kind of surprised that the Shoryu did beat out the F tilt, because Bowser F tilt is big, and I'm pretty sure it's armored on the armored or invincible, or maybe both. Who knows? It is Bowser, so that Fair's gonna take it. But either way, this is a lot of rage for Bowser to be playing with. Although it looks like it's about to be gone.
No, it is. That's the thing, man. It's like, yeah, Bowser's really good at jumping in and using those huge disjoints to play around Ken, but also means that Ken's got some decent disjoints too. He's a big boy. So you overextend against Ken, he has those huge up tilts to take Bowser out, even at like 140. Like, Bowser's not living to those ludicrously high percentages that you typically see Bowser live to.
We're going to see these command grabs coming out. That's actually huge for this, because you're not able to get them as consistently as you would be. You wouldn't be able to consistently get them as if you're fighting against Ryu, but fighting against a Ken character that will be jumping on you. Those are so useful. Especially because you've scared Synnister to be in shield half the time. You went far. And you talked in the last game about how like the overextending kind of hurt LeoN a bit. And it looks like with this Bowser on the Bowser, it's not going to be as much of a problem. But that should be it. No, it's a little bit stale.
44, almost not reaching this Ken. So I mean, at 97, Bowser is not safe. Comes the Whirling Fortress, still not going to do it. Synnister still hanging on here. LeoN looking for that stock, smelling the blood in the water, and there we go. There goes the Whirling Fortress. Last stock scenario. LeoN on the cusp of bringing this back into his favor.
Jump side B. Oh,
jump, wrong special. Oh, no.
You're able to get back.
Okay.
There's enough height there. But I do know LeoN was holding back. He did not want to. He did not want to give Synnister another chance to play the game.
Synnister knows the like, nah, lower percent, I'm fine. Make it back there. The side special. Just flank
Yo,
that ledge
your
once
get up
more.
touch
Just knows
is a hit.
exactly what's going on here. And playing as patient as ever. No pun intended. He is turtling like no other under this platform. Looking unbothered. Jumping in with that nair. And as I say he's looking unbothered, he jumps in with the most hail of naires with that nair. And at 105, honestly, this is any man's game.
Yeah, but you have to actually get back to mid stage here, not when that backer is going to be walling you out. It's going to be a 2-1 from LeoN, switching to that Bowser for that game 3.
Honestly, I feel like LeoN, you can tell he's been on a little bit of a hiatus coming back because the essentials are still there. The advancing is still really good. The extensions are still good. He has the conversions. There's some times where like he just does a play and you're like, okay, that's just straight up rust. You know he shouldn't have jumped in there. You know he should have waited a little bit. And that's why you see someone like Jackal. Like, you know, he came back from hiatus recently. He was playing super aggressive. He came back, he's like, wait a minute, I am the best camper in this state. I know how to play. I know how to camp. And then Leon's like, we saw him recognize that in game 3 with the Bowser, literally just chilling at ledge. I will flame breath. I will forward tilt because they're pretty damn strong. And it worked out in his favor.
Yeah. This was such a great sequence of events for LeoN there to be able to make the most of that Accelerado. Because we thought there was like 3 kill screens when Synnister was on his second stock and LeoN was on his last, and then LeoN being able to first of all have the mental to stay in it, and that's how he's been competing for a while. Because you may have been gone, but that's still a core part of you as a player, is recognizing the situations you've been in before.
You couldn't even lose that if you wanted to, that's just part of LeoN now. It's like a tattoo, like you're not losing that ever. This is part of your life now.
Yeah.
But I mean, it worked out in his favor, obviously, because he ended up taking that over Synnister. A very well played match regardless. Synnister, you can tell every single time I see this guy play, he's becoming such a stronger and stronger of a threat. Like, I knew once the Shoto came back to the New Jersey PR, it'd either be the end of times or the breach of something great. And honestly, it's looking like the second one.
Yeah, and God, that up B is doing so much work there. Being able to beat out the focus. And I imagine that was supposed to be a back air from Synnister, trying to fall through the platform. I mean, you still got away with it. Unfortunately, the highlight just went right back to back, is how close those 2 stocks are taken. Back air?
LeoN is the best player in the world for whenever his opponent gets momentum, he kind of just like, nah, stop. Back air, side B off ledge, down air at ledge. He just like so quick to just shut that all down.